Hey, what's going on, guys? John Lee with another awesome video. Welcome back if you're a subscriber. If not, you should consider subscribing right now. So I just wanted to make this video to talk a little bit, not very much in length or too much detail, about the update that was done to Community America Credit Union mobile banking and mobile app. So they have split all the accounts, all your bank accounts. So I have a checking savings, a personal checking, personal savings, personal high interest savings. And I also have a business checking and business savings. Now, before this update, they made it sound like it was going to be helpful to everybody, but what happened was it completely screwed the entire system, and they're now claiming that they were not in compliance and that it's illegal for banks to allow customers to have basically the ability to transfer money on their own from their business account to their personal account. Like if I go make $1,000 or $2,000 from my business and I need to take, you know, $1,000 or $500 from that over to pay my fucking bills or my mortgage or my utilities or something, I used to be able to do that. Like, say I need to go to a job and I need to buy insurance, but I don't have the money in my fucking business account. Well, I get on the app and I take some money from my personal account and I transfer it over. This is how I move money around. This is how a lot of people move money around to make sure that we can, you know, pay our fucking bills, handle our fucking business, and not have any goddamn backlash from it. So I was just wanting to know if anybody else had a similar issue like this, if it's just Community America Credit Union. One of the other things that happened during this update was if you were on any account, even if you were not the primary person on the account, all the accounts that your name was attached to, you would now see under your primary account. So what happened was, after this update, my business checking and my business savings account were completely fucking wiped off the fucking app. They were no longer available, and they claimed that I now had to have two separate logins. So I have to log in one way to see my business account and then log out and then log back in. They're no longer attached, and I'm just wondering if that's truly legit or if, what in the fuck is going on, because my life has been hell. That same Wednesday this week I didn't know that I was no longer going to have the ability to do these things, or that they were going to make my life fucking inconvenient by doing this upgrade or update. This is why I don't like fucking change. This is why I don't welcome change. It's because they like to change shit and fuck with shit. They claim that they're making shit better, easier, more convenient. But in the end, they take away the shit that we like and then act like it's in our own best interest, or that they're only following policies or guidelines. I think this is a roll down from this bullshit administration, and I am just super fucking pissed off about it, because I tell you what happened. I was on the phone. I needed to buy insurance for this drone job, and I couldn't use the app, so the other fucking stupid thing about this situation is, now if you want to transfer money from your business to your personal, or personal savings checking to business, any of that shit, you either have to go into the branch. And first of all, you can't just call the branch anymore. You get the 1-800 toll-free number. You can't just look up the branch location where you opened your account. You can't call that place and say, hey, what's going on? I've got some questions. Nope. Get transferred on over to a general fucking customer service line. And here's the thing. So I had an hour and 10 minute drive to go to this job that I was working on up in Dearborn, Missouri. I was on hold the entire hour and 10 minutes. I pulled up. I had about 15 minutes to spare. I told this lady, I'm like, you know, I didn't have time to stop in at a fucking bank. And if I didn't get insurance, you know, this business pretty much asked me, up front, you have insurance, don't you? I'm like, I don't at the moment, but what I do is I buy it on the spot. Once I get on site, then I can see how much it's going to cost, because I don't buy it annually. And it fucked me. I was not able to transfer money. I was able to use that account debit card, so there was no change to that, but it was a mind fuck. And here's the other fucked up thing. So I was on hold through customer service because it wouldn't transfer me to a branch location. And then I was trying to use the chat through the app. I thought, well, maybe that'll work, maybe faster. They had me on hold so long on the chat app that it timed me out for non-activity. So the whole time I was on chat, waiting for somebody, on the call, waiting for somebody, my business account has completely disappeared. I'm about 10 minutes from starting the job that I need to start. And they finally answer the phone and they're like, oh, yeah, you know, we don't know for sure. We didn't get told about that part of the training of... I'm like, do I still even have a business account? I mean, this is my professional business money that we're talking about. You can mess with people's lunches, which isn't a good idea, but you don't mess with people's money. And so anyways, I ended up having to go to the bank, to the branch. And here's the kicker. So now they want to babysit every time there's a transfer done. You have to either walk into a branch or call them on the fucking phone, the customer service, so they can hold your hand and babysit and track every single fucking move that you make with your money, since they decided against doing this thing where they're going to monitor everybody's transactions coming or going over $600. You remember that? You remember that? That was not that long ago. And the banks and the people and everybody wasn't having it. Well, they found another way to stick it to you. I'm John Lee. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button if you like videos like these. Let me know. Drop your comments below if you've had a situation similar to this. If you're with Community America Credit Union, or if your banking institution has these same policies. One of the things I loved about Community America Credit Union, for over 2 years, I've been able to move money around however I needed to, and it was no problem. So I'm really confused about the situation. I really don't know what to do about it, but when I went to the bank, there was such a fucking line. Then I asked them, I said, so if I need to call for this business stuff, is there a special business line, or are you guys going to send me over to this 1-800 backed up number? It took me over an hour and 10 minutes, and they have no fucking idea. They have no idea. But what they could tell me is that that was illegal. They had not been in compliance, and moving forward, I would not have the ability to move money back and forth, nor would I be able to be logged in to both accounts through mobile or the app, banking online, period, further at all. Boom. I'm out.